do it. Your next act is Lewis Etienne. Let's make all the noises possible. Give them all the same reception. Lewis Etienne, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we need a mop up there, Adam. I just want to start by saying I won't be doing any political material tonight. It's very easy to lose a crowd, very hard to get them back. And looking at this audience, I can see we've got a very diverse bunch in tonight. We've got young people, we've got older people, we've got white people, and me. I've left the car running outside. I've travelled up from West Yorkshire today, very multicultural place, and I don't think there's any bigger example of diversity than my friendship group, because in my friendship group I've got black mates, white mates, Asian mates and mixed race mates. So when it comes to the mixed race mates, we've got every combination you could ever imagine, do you know what I mean? Like whatever flavour you like. We've got it in store. Now, the interesting thing about my friendship group is we all play for the same football team. So at the start of the season, when you got to line up to take a team photo, our team looks like an advert for the Commonwealth Games. And we're all very self-aware people. We realise how stupid we look. But now's like a bit of a personal and inside joke whenever it comes to taking a team photo. We started lining up in shade order. It's true. And it's funny in itself, isn't it? But it's also very handy. Like if you ever find yourself in the middle of B&Q. And they've run out of colour charts. You can open our photo and be like, I'll take 2 tins of this Nigerian on the end, please. They were laughing like that then. I'll take that as a compliment. Something you're probably not aware of just by looking, and that's that I'm a miserable bastard. That's what I've been told all my life. And this is a bit of a controversial thing. What pisses me off is stuff that I see on TV and adverts nowadays. And one thing that I see all the time that I'm not a fan of, and it's controversial, and that's forced inclusivity. Do we all know what I mean by that? Yeah. Like, so you see me on stage now, brown man, 7 out of 10. I don't... No, when I see somebody who looks like me on TV, it fills my heart with warmth, it feels inspiring, but when I see somebody on TV and I feel like they're just there to tick a box, and it's not sincere, that sort of stuff turns me off, because I don't feel like that's helping anybody. And to give you an example of something like this, I saw an advert on TV the other week, couldn't even remember what the product was that they were selling, but like they usually do, they've got like a living room family environment going on. And in this living room, they've got a nice big couch. And on one side of the couch, they've got a black mum. Tick. On the other side of this couch, they've got a white dad. Tick. And just to make sure nobody was offended, they'd just given birth. To a Japanese Akita. So I recently got accused of being a cinephile, which is not what I thought it meant. A cinephile is somebody who loves films, who's obsessed with films. Have we got any other cinephiles in here tonight? That was a joke. That actually means you're a nonce. No, I'm joking. Cinephile, somebody who loves films. I love films myself personally. My favourite film is The Exorcist. And for anybody in the audience who hasn't seen The Exorcist, it's basically a movie piece about the devil and a 12-year-old girl. Not to be confused with the Jeffrey Epstein documentary that's coming out next week. I'm not a big fan of driving this time of year because of how dangerous it is with all the black ice. Now, for anybody in the audience who doesn't drive, black ice is essentially the same as white ice. Apart from it's cooler and usually turns up later than expected.
Lewis Etienne's our first survivor! That's how it's done, isn't it? Just come on and open with a joke that is essentially, aren't I gorgeous? His first line was, you're going to need a mop up there, Adam. And he was so attractive, you all went, yeah. Yeah, they are. Congratulations to Lewis. Please, ladies and gentlemen.